Let's see if I can get this adjusted. Look, see my church? See the church steeple? Can you see it? I see the church steeple. Hang on, I gotta see my beautiful willow tree. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. That willow tree. Oh my goodness. It is so many ABs. It's like, it's all ABs and then fairy dust. Well, not all, but a whole bunch of ABs and fairy dust. Okay, right. You want to look at the church and the willow tree, and I'm going to work above the church steeple there. That's where I'm at. I'm above the church steeple. I wish I had turned this. I might have to adjust. I always forget. I have to like turn the table a little bit. Hang on. Let me find the video first of all. Let's get that. Okay. There's chat. We want live chat. Okay. Let me readjust. One moment, please, because I want to turn my whole thing this way. I know. It's no fun. Hang on. What am I stuck on? Why is the table stuck? It's stuck. All right. Okay. We're getting there now. Sorry. Okay. There. How's that? There. That's much better. Now I can actually reach what I want to reach and be close enough to my computer so I can see the chat. This is how it's coming along, Cynthia. This is where I'm at. This is like the second row of release papers. Something felt like it was popping up. Yep, right here. Right here, something's popping up. Not that it's popping. It's just that I didn't have it pushed down enough. There. All right. 2 rows this way, and I've got some across the bottom. It's not that much. It's really not that much. Hello, Lynn and Candace and Karen and Leona and Marion and Sue, Mary Lou, Dawn, Sherry, Michelle, Linda, Catherine. Hello, Dawn. Hey. Let's see. Leona, Shannon, howdy. Kathy's here. Hello. Allison, hello. Shannon, Dawn, Lynn, Patty, Gina, you guys are here. You're all here. Becca, hello. Joyce, howdy. How's everybody doing? Sherilyn, hello. Hi. I'm glad you're all here hanging out. I'm glad you all came to hang out. There's Emma. Hello, Emma. Emma. So, what's everybody up to today? Are you diamond painting? Are you hanging out? What are you doing? I've been busy today. I'll tell you what I've been doing in a little bit. But what are you guys up to? What are you up to? I'm in the mountains up here. We are making mountains. This is mountain. Yep. Lots of mountain now. I've been doing lots and lots of green trees. I did part of the bridge. Now it's mountains. Mountains. I would say purple mountain majesty, but there's no purple here. It's like yellow and brown mountains. I don't know why. I just changed my glue dot. So I have a feeling it's going to give me a hard time for a little bit. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Patty's making dinner. Hello, Tammy. Took the grandkids shopping. They wore you out and spent all your money. Of course. That makes sense. Oh no, Shannon, that's no fun. I don't like that. I'm like, I don't know. I've been stuffy. I've been sneezing. I don't know why. I don't know what that's all about, but it's just, things are crazy around here. Weather-wise, it's crazy. It will be nice, then it will be cold, then the other day it snowed. It's just, we're all over the board here. All over the board. I don't know if that has anything to do with sneezy and stuffy and all that stuff, but I can blame it on that, I suppose. Yeah, I'll just blame it on that. That sounds as good a reason as any to me. So anyhow, yep, lots of fun. Hello, Brenda and John. John's popped in. Hello, John. We're having that age-old discussion before I went live, What do you want to do for dinner? What do you want to have? When do you want to eat? Do you want to eat before you're live, after you're live? And at that point, it was like, no, probably after at this point, because I don't think we got time to make anything and eat it and me be ready to go live. I don't think that was going to work at that point. So I don't know. We didn't really make any decisions. We made no decisions. How's that? There's a chicken breast in the refrigerator. Um, there's a pork loin in the refrigerator. Let's see. That's about it, really. That's really all there is. So I don't know. And then Dale throws out the, okay, pizza it is. Oh, you just went for a walk? Sure, nice. Nice. I would not be walking here right now unless it's at the gym because today was only in the mid 30s. It is chilly. Chilly. At least the sun is shining. I'll give it that. Sun shining, which always makes it feel better, even if it's cold, right? Even if it's cold, at least it feels better because it's sunny. But the other day was very nice. It was nicer, it was warmer, and like I said, then it got back down into the 30s. Snow and rain on Thursday. I went down to the Detroit area. Anything down that way, I just call the Detroit area. It's not all like Detroit, like city of Detroit, but if I get, down that way, it's just all Detroit to me. There's all kinds of little cities, and they're all like, they're all Detroit, Anyhow, yeah, that was raining. That's the day it was snowing, raining, ickiness, all the good stuff, right? All good stuff. So, hello, Dorothy. Hello. Shopping for your trip to California. Oh, you got a wedding coming up? Oh, that's fun. Your daughter's getting married. Did I say hi, Allison? I don't remember if I did. Oh, the pulled pork sandwiches. We had some of that left over, remember? Was it last week we were talking about it? We had leftover, and Dale was like, do you want to have this? No, I'm good. I didn't like them. No. Nope, I'm good. A giant pretzel? Yum. Yum. One of my favorites. Auntie Anne's. I love their pretzels. They're so good. Yum. So good. Breakfast for dinner. Oh, you haven't had eggs. Ooh, you splurged. Yes, that is a splurge, isn't it, these days? Oh, don't worry. I hear we're getting some from South Korea. I'm just thinking, transporting eggs from South Korea. Okay. Okay. All right. 85 and sunny. Okay. It was cold, Sue. I know it was cold. 60, 61. You guys are nice if you got 60s. I like 60s right now. There we go. There's Catherine, 29. 2 weddings. Dawn. Wow. You're going to be weddinged up, aren't you? That's a lot of, they're both your kids, huh? So, Dawn, why are both your kids getting married like so close to each other? I'm assuming that, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like, if that's the case, couldn't you talk one into waiting a while? I'd be like, no, we're not ready for another one. You have to be at least a year apart. I don't know. Oh, boy. I know it's not in your control. It is not in your control. I get it. But I would have tried anyhow. Be like, oh, okay. One is not your child. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. See, that one's totally not in your control. My niece is getting married this year, like in the fall. So I have a wedding coming up, but that's like later in the fall. I think it's like, oh, I know it's like September. I think it's actually my brother's birthday. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's on my brother's birthday. Her mom's birthday's in September. She didn't do it on her mom's birthday. I think she did it on my brother's birthday. So, yeah, we haven't had a wedding in a long time. Nobody I know has gotten married in quite a while. So that will be interesting. And of course, it's somebody that, I'm really close to, my niece, of course. I don't get to see her as much as I used to because she now works, well, down in the Detroit area. It's all Detroit down there. It's just all Detroit. But, yep, she lives down there, works down there. Her and her fiance, well, engineers that they are. They're both engineers, you guys. Can you imagine? That's how they met. They met in college. So I guess you have a lot in common. You're both in the engineering program, so they have a lot in common. You get to know each other, and they've been together ever since. So he even moved to Michigan. I mean, he was going to school in Michigan, but his family is from Chicago or the Chicago area. See, that's another one of those places. It might not really be Chicago, but it's all Chicago. You just say Chicago, and that encompasses like hundreds of miles. Big cities, they're funny. The big cities. Let's see, what's everybody saying up here? Um, Spaghetti and meatballs, yum. Oh my goodness, Dorothy, plow the garden. We wouldn't even think of plowing our garden for like a month at least. No, not here, not here. Rice Krispies, yum. Yum. Rice Krispies. Yeah, there you go. I was thinking the same thing, Paula. Snap, crackle, and pop. Hello, Bonnie from Texas. Yeah, I've heard from Angie, Mary Lou. Mm-hmm. We went to lunch once, twice, once. We've gone to lunch. We talked on the phone a few times. She's coming to the retreat this year. So, yeah. Hello, Dawn. Miss Dawn. Yeah, that retreat. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. So, Karen, who's in the chat, Karen, my partner there with the retreat, came over today and we worked on some items. We were being crafty today, semi crafty. It wasn't extremely hard crafting, but there was still some crafting. Anyhow, uh, it's amazing how you start planning this thing months and months and months ago. And you start getting organized, getting your place, getting this, getting people registered, doing all this stuff. Start working on swag, door prizes, and it's rolling along. But then you get to a point in time when it's like, whoa, hang on, whoa. Okay, now it's crunch time. Now is crunch time. And we're 6 weeks away. 6 weeks away from our retreat. And it's mind boggling that it's that close. And we still got, several things to do. So that's what we were doing today. We were working on swag items, you guys. I'll tell you what, swag bags, they're going to be pretty amazing. I will just say, pretty amazing. If I do say so myself. Yep. Got a lot of nice stuff in there. So, Yes, my fingers, my fingers hurt. Underneath my nails specifically hurt, and my thumbs. Little thing we were doing, you know. But we do it for you. We do it for you. We got to get together again too another day. In a couple weeks, we'll get together again. We're literally down to like the last minute planning of things, you know. Now we got to put together swag bags, load the swag bags, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that in a couple weeks. Hopefully, we will then have everything that we need to actually get these put together because I'll tell you what, planning retreats. I have planned retreats where we came together at the retreat and filled all the swag bags at that time, and I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. It takes a lot of time. It takes hours. It literally takes hours. And if you can have them filled, filled before you even get there, I mean, there are few people who are coming that are bringing something. So, I mean, we'll have to put those in last minute. But if we can have the majority of it filled, the bags are ready to go, it is so, so much easier. So much easier. So I will never do it another way. That's why when I get things, we get things, donations or whatnot, I'm like, yes, please just have them sent to me, you know, so that everything's at my house, easy to access it, get it all together and all that stuff. But yeah, we're doing good. We are doing good. We got a lot of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. So, hello, Sue Bell. Am I going to live at the retreat? No. Yeah, you do start to get a little like, you know, got things to do, got to make sure. Like I have to call the place we're having it next week, verify any last minute details, all that kind of stuff, you know. So, I mean, it's about time to do so. 6 weeks before, it's a good time to check in and make sure they're all squared away and we're all squared away and everybody's on the same page. I have 2 openings, people. 2. If you're out there listening in YouTube land and you're interested, May 1st through the 4th, I have 2 openings. Um, Karen and I talk a lot about it. I've talked about it with some other people too, about a way to maybe do it a little differently, to maybe try to avoid some of the people dropping out, especially, you know, fairly close to the time of the retreat. I don't know. We go back and forth. There's just, I don't know, there's not really a good way, a better way. I don't know. But we just deal with it. Just deal with it. Somebody drops. I got to refund some money. Not anymore, because we're past refund date. No refunds past a certain date. We are past refund date. See, here my new glue dot. It's very, very sticky. Very, very sticky. But I just think, you know, there must be a better way to do this, an easier way to do this. Must be an easier way. I just don't know what it is. I have not come across what that is. Yes, I like to have as much done before we ever leave our houses. Live at the retreat, living live. What? Living live? What? You mean just live from the retreat? I have done that before. Last year I couldn't do that. I tried. I did try to do like my Saturday Night Live from the retreat, and the internet reception I had from where I was at was terrible, and it was not going to work. I tried, and I gave up. I said, nope, I'll give up. But depending on where we're at and what kind of, reception we have, Wi-Fi or whatnot, I have gone live many, many times from the retreats. Many times. I've had people on my live at the retreat, talking to people that were there at the retreat, talking about what we were doing. We've done all kinds of fun stuff like that. If I have good reception, I'll probably try to go live. We shall see. I don't know until I'm there how it will work, But I will certainly try. I'll give it a go. Like, I feel like I'm just making dots everywhere. That's all I feel like I'm doing with this painting is just a few dots of brown all throughout a section, a few dots of yellow, a few dots of another brown, just dots, dots, dots all over the place. Oh, goodness. Sorting your stash for 2 days. Yikes. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? uh, Steve said no. Steve. What's wrong with you, Steve? Steve, help your wife get to the retreat. Come on, Steve. Oh, is that what you mean? I was not going to. Oh, I thought. Oh, I read that the wrong way. Yeah, hang on. I read it as if I was going to live at the retreat. I'm going to go live at the retreat. I read it. Are you going to go live at the retreat? Sorry, Dawn. Am I going to live at the retreat? No, I'm not going to live at the retreat. Live, live, Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, had Craftably on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun. I had a lot of people who donated, vendors, businesses. I had a bunch of them on from the retreat. Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. I've had people that aren't business people and, they just wanted to come on and be live for a minute and say hi to the people that don't know anything about YouTube, and they just hung out, and it was fun. Lots of fun. Am I going to go live at the retreat? I'm so sorry. For some reason, that was all that struck in my brain when I read that sentence. Am I going to go live at the retreat? No. It's been a long day. Karen got here at 10 this morning, and we worked and made things and talked about things and ordered more things and went to lunch. I mean, it was nothing fancy. We went to McDonald's. We don't have a lot of choices in our town. We've got McDonald's, and we have the gas station with Subway. Hello, Terry. The retreat is in Michigan. It's at a little lake called Higgins Lake, and there's a conference center there called the Ralph McMillan Conference Center. So it's on a really pretty Michigan lake. And it's kind of like, I always want to say cabin, but they're totally not cabins. It's more like lodges. Like it's one building with, bedrooms. There's another building where food is served. That I really like about it. We don't have to worry about having food in our craft space. We just walk down the sidewalk and go to the kitchen area where they have tables and You just go and it's buffet style and you get your food and you sit down at the tables and you eat and it's super easy. It's so nice. I've been to a retreat there with my other Karen friend. I have 2 Karen friends, you know. And super easy. I like that. And the food was good. The food was good. The weekend that I went and hung out with Karen and her, it's educators. It's an educator group of people. Food was good. That's what I need to talk to Our Lady about. She's going to let me kind of suggest some of the menu to the cooks for the weekend that we're there. There's definitely one meal I'm going to say, please, we don't want that one. We didn't care for that one. So, but it wasn't bad. It was a steak and it was huge and it just wasn't the best, you know, but we didn't go hungry because they have amazing side dishes. So anyhow, yeah, it's all coming to, you know, coming around real quick, like coming around. Hello, Crafting with V. You just laughed at me. Well, I'm glad you just laughed. You're like, what is she thinking? I would never ask her if she's going to live at the retreat. I know, Paul. I know retreat's over there for you. If I come and get you. Well, I cannot drive to Ohio, Lynn. I cannot drive down to Ohio and then turn around and come drive all the way back into Michigan. I would if I could, but I don't think that will work. Hi, honey. What's up?
Do you have anyone here that is in the southern hemisphere of the world, below the equator? We're north of the equator. I need someone below the equator.
I don't believe that we do.
Oh, darn. Or has anybody been to the southern hemisphere?
Dale has got a pressing question. I don't think anybody here is in that part of the world. And then I'd have to take you. No, you could just stay, Lynn. I'll put you on a bus and ship you home. I mean, you know.
Uber?
Yeah. She lives in Ohio somewheres.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. Go ahead, ask your question. Maybe they know the answer. Go ahead.
Well, got to do some research.
I know what his question is.
Mindy's son is now saying the world is flat. And I told him, how do the toilets flush the opposite way in the southern hemisphere from the northern hemisphere? Do you know which way ours go?
I do not. Do they go counterclockwise?
Let's go find out. You want to take your group with you?
No. Oh, she used to live in Mexico.
Not far enough.
Not far enough. Okay, well, I guess whenever he's going to go flush the toilet now. You know he is, right? He is going to go flush the toilet and see which way it goes. Which way does it twirl around? I don't know. I don't ever really watch the toilet as it flushes. Do you? Do you watch the toilet as it flushes? No. I don't. Shannon, what are you so whatting about? Which part? That Dale's wondering about the toilet flushing, or Josh? Which one? Which way does it go? Counterclockwise.
Which way does it go? You know, you should know.
I'd say counterclockwise. That's my guess.
Clockwise.
Okay, so I'm wrong. See, I don't know. I don't watch.
And they're saying, you know, the people that live in the southern hemisphere, it goes counterclockwise.
Okay. Why? Why does it really matter where you live, which way your toilet flushes?
Yes.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
Isn't it just the toilet? Can you get a toilet that flushes clockwise and one that flushes counterclockwise?
Well, you'd have to have a really strong toilet to make it go the opposite way.
Uh,
You like the ones that do in some of the fancy
hang on,
restaurants.
Brenda's going to go flush. She'll let you know what hers does.
Where does she live?
Pennsylvania? Live in Pennsylvania?
I always go clockwise.
She says it's counterclockwise.
Where? Here?
In Pennsylvania. Shannon has heard that, though, that it goes the other direction. I wouldn't have thought that the toilet would flush in the same direction just based on where you live.
I would have jet propulsion.
I would have thought it was more just
fire hydrant forcing it the opposite way.
The toilet and how the toilet works, not anything to do with where you live, but
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, Josh is we got a flat world and living in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. Know, he's been listening to all this flat Earth
we
stuff.
haven't made it to the moon yet. And SpaceX is exploding because it hits the ceiling in the atmosphere. And,
yeah, whatever that was called. What is that thing called? It's the I don't know. There's all kinds. You know what I told my son at that point? I said, well, with the way the world's going right now, I said there would be nothing that surprised me at this point.
Well, okay. Don't walk too far, you'll fall off. That's
what I told him. I said, nothing would really shock me at this point, I don't think.
Yeah, well,
so
I just wanted to prove a point.
Okay, well, did you?
Our toilets in our house go clockwise.
Okay.
And then you could get them to go the other way if they're, you know, they're centrifugal. Of course, you know, you get it to go the other way, you know.
Like which side the float thing is? What?
No. Look in the toilet bowl.
Oh, Leona has done some research for you. Here you go.
Okay.
She says, per Google, toilets do not flush differently based on the hemisphere. As the what? Coriolis effect has minimal influence on small systems.
Right, yeah.
Anne has heard the toilet thing before.
I did when I was a little kid.
How do flat earthers explain the eclipse? I think that's just because they're both up there in the sky. There's no arc. They're just up there, and I don't know. I don't know.
How do you put the round shadow on? You know.
Yeah, but the dome thing is called something else, Lynn. He called it something else. It's got a fancy name.
We'll have to get him on the horn.
Paula says the direction of the swirl is determined by the toilet, not your hemisphere.
Yeah, actually, you get it.
Somebody else says nope. Google says it does not turn the other way.
Really?
It's only because of your toilet design.
Okay. All right.
Well, who always heard that, you know, if you drilled a hole deep enough through the earth, you'd get on the other side, like over to China or something. You've heard that, right? If you keep drilling, you'd get all the way through
the earth.
I know we can't get through. I know.
You drilled the holes in the earth's crust.
Does it matter if you have town water or well water? Oh.
Pressurized. Make it go one way or the other. Depending on which way it's forced out into the bowl, I guess.
Brenda's all concerned about the toilet issue here. She's like, okay, I need to know now.
Go flush. Let us know.
She did. She said hers is counterclockwise. Huh. You would have to ask my cats. They're usually the ones that watch the toilet.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're choosing to hear it flush.
You flush the toilet and they hop right up on the toilet seat and look in. Like, really?
What's going down?
Yep. What's going on? Yeah, Josh has been watching all kinds of weird stuff. I don't know.
Smoking something you shouldn't be.
He watches some weird stuff. Oh man, I had all those drills lined up so beautifully.
You thought I watched weird stuff.
You do too. You watch all that alien stuff. So Dale's got aliens coming.
Ancient alien. It's, you know.
Dale's got us here by aliens, and Josh has got us. You know, I'm just living my life. I don't even know.
I get up every day, look in the mirror, put my pants on, say, "Let's go."
Yep. He's watching the ancient aliens. Josh is watching the flat earthers, and I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. I don't even know. I don't know. But See how exciting my life is around here, you guys? That's how exciting things are for me. I don't know. Like I said, though, the way the world is these days, there's things happening now that I would have never would have believed could ever happen are happening. So if somebody proves tomorrow that the earth is flat, I'd be like, well, surprise. I don't know. Oh boy, I just live my best life. Try to do the best I can do, be the best I can be, and that's all I can do. So apparently next week we're going to have the grandkids. I don't know how much, how many days. I don't know. And then I'm going to have Jackson for one afternoon for a little while. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Spring break. What? Where did that go wrong? There's something wrong with that terminology of spring break. Where's the break? Who's getting a break? I'm not getting a break. Apparently, no break for me. I don't know. I told Dale, I'm like, okay, listen. If you pick up your grandkids on Tuesday, just know that I will be in this office with the door closed, hidden away, and everybody's going to be quiet while I record a whip and chat. Just realize that. He's like, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Yeah, no. Joy, joy. Joy, 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 joy. See how entertaining life can be? Did I tell you guys the story about my cats? I know I told the story somewhere. Maybe it was just in my live on Friday. If I have already told you the story about the cats and the neighbors, let me know if I've already told you the story. Otherwise, I won't repeat it if I've already told you. If I haven't told you, though, I'll tell you the story because it's kind of interesting. It's kind of funny. Have I ever told you the story about Smokey? Not Smokey, Sonny, and who could possibly be his father? I don't know. Have I told you these stories? The direction of the swirl depends on the way the toilet is engineered and the placement of the jets and the shape of the bowl. Paula, that is exactly what I would think. Okay? I would think it had nothing to do with where you live. Right? Brenda, right? I mean, where are we going? I'm getting educated, and I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Are my facts right? Wrong? Who knows? I have no idea. Oh, I did talk. Which part did I tell about the cats? Oh, yep. Okay, I did tell you about her feeding the cat. Okay. Okay. Uh, did I tell you about Sonny meeting his dad? Did I tell you that one? We maybe, possibly his dad. There's no guarantees. I mean, we don't know that it's his dad. We don't have any proof. But big orange cat, big fluffy orange cat. So fluffy like Smokey, orange like Sunny. Could be their dad. We don't know though. But we've had a couple of chance encounters with said big orange cat. Big orange cat. Sue said both. How? Well, Sue, you are different. You talk to me. Maybe I told you. You're different. You don't count. About the night when he didn't come in. Did I tell you that? Sonny decided not to come in. I think I told that on my Friday Live. I don't know. Anyhow, he met Dad, or possible dad, person, cat, individual, and he didn't really like it. They did not have a good time. That was not a good outcome. Not a good outcome for Sonny. Nope. That boy needs to come in. So Dale just let him out again just before I went live. You let them out. Because he's like, well, they're at the door. They want to go. They want to go outside. They've been in all afternoon. And I'm like, okay, well, you are responsible for getting them back inside then. That is your job. I will be doing my live, and you are responsible for making sure the cats are in before dark. That's your job. That is your job. Okay? So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, he wouldn't come in. He would not come in. And I turned the light on for him. And I'm like, boy, get in here. And I go out with the flashlight and I'm looking around. No, he's not coming in. It's like after 9 o'clock at night. And I'm really getting like annoyed. Now I'm just mad because I had him in my hand earlier. Anyone come in? So left the light on, kept looking out there, see if he was there on the porch. And then all of a sudden I heard, you know what it sounds like when two cats are going at each other. You know what that sounds like, right? I open up the door and I step out, and here is the big orange cat, the big orange fluffy one. He's just right out there in the yard. No Sunny, just the great big old orange cat. I stepped out and I was hollering, hey, and the orange cat's just looking at me. And finally, he wandered off, out into the yard further. And I still didn't see Sonny. I thought he would be under the deck. But he was not under the deck. No, he come from the path down to the pond, finally. And I'm like, well, there you are. Get over here. Come on. And he's looking around, like, oh, yeah. I said, I know. You didn't like that, did you? You did not like encountering, possible daddy figure there. Brought him in. Said, that's what happens when you stay out after the streetlights, come on. That's what happens. So I really don't like him being out there. And if it's getting dark, I want his butt inside, right? Get inside. But he is the cat that he loves to be out there. He absolutely loves to be outdoors. Loves to be outdoors. So I told Dale, you let him out right now. It's up to you to get him in. They got like what? A couple hours? An hour, not a couple hours. An hour? Maybe hour and a half before it's going to be dark. You get him in. You go out there with the flashlight. You go out. And if you pick up Sonny to physically carry him in, oh, he hates it. He squiggles and wiggles and tries to claw his way and get down. I had to like wrap him up like a taco the one day I was carrying him in. I'm like, listen, no. He's trying to get away from me. And I'm like, no, you are going in, sir. No. I managed to get him in, okay, but dang, boy, when you've had several hours outside, come in when I tell you to come in. Treating him like he's a kid, right? You're going to be grounded. That's what I told him. I said, you're going to get grounded. I'm not going to let you out ever. How's that? You'll never go out again if you don't come in when you're called. Oh, goodness. He is. You're right. And that's about what he is as a teenager right now. Yep. He's about a teenager. They are not a year old yet. They're not a year old. We figure they were probably born in, what do we say, in May? Either late April, early May. Yes, they're all fixed. All of them are fixed. Yes. Yep. And it makes sense why all of a sudden it seemed like Misty for sure was getting fatter. Smokey was getting bigger. I mean, they've been next door The neighbor's been feeding them. I'm like, okay, hopefully she's not doing that anymore now that she knows they're ours, because they don't need more food. They've got plenty of food here. I'm just thinking, when does the big boy stop growing? I mean, he is so heavy now. It's actually hard to hold him for too long because he's just like, he's dead weight and he's big and he's like, oh, I mean, he's pushing, I don't know. One day I weighed him and I got almost 20 pounds, but I think that was wrong. I don't think that was accurate. I don't think he's that much. I think he's pushing 15 though. I might have to weigh him again because he couldn't have just gone from 12 to 20. That would be uncalled for, unheard of. That would have been too much. But I'm going to try to weigh him again. You would think that just him, as big as he is now, that when he stands on the bathroom scale, you would think that it would register for him, but it doesn't. You know, it doesn't register when he gets on it. I have to weigh him and stand with him and all that, you know. He is big. The boy is big. Right? And he's beautiful. He's just beautiful. Last night, oh my gosh. Last night was not a good night for sleeping. Okay? Not a good night for sleeping. Hello, Linda. He's got to have some Maine Coon in him, Shannon. He must. The big orange cat is big and fluffy like that, bigger sized and all of that. That's why I'm like, well, you know, could have been his daddy. And who knows what the other little gray cat that was there, you know, that didn't make it to our house, what that one would have grown up to be, because he did look like Smokey as a kitty. He looked like Smokey. Very likely he would have grown up to be just like his brother, you know? But what was I just saying? What was I just saying? I was saying something completely different. And now I don't remember. Now I don't remember what it is. Anyhow, they're not quite a year old yet. They're still eating kitty food because, you know, they're not a year old. I think that pretty soon we're probably going to start maybe switching them over to regular cat food. They do get some little extra, like some little canned food once in a while, just mixed in with their dry food. It's still kitty food, but I just can't imagine them growing much more. But, you know, you read up on it and cats can keep growing for a year to 2 years. And I'm like, no, we can't do that. We can't be having that now, can we? What will we end up with? We'll end up with like a cougar. We're going to have a cougar in our house. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I love them. They're beautiful. I wouldn't mind that. But can you imagine trying to keep up with the grocery bill? They're going to eat us out of house and home. Seriously. Eat us out of house and home. They'll come in from outside, and I'm learning some distinct signals indicating that there's no food downstairs in their dish and that they're hungry. Smokey is very good about just coming up to me and like, he lets me know. He like paws at me and he's like, hey, lady. And when I realize that that's, you know, I'm wondering if he's hungry and I head downstairs to give him some food, man, they just go flomping down the stairs. Right, how big will he get, right? Oh my goodness, how big will he get? I have no idea. I'm scared. I'm scared of that. Anyhow, um, Dale's friend was here, uh, staying with his mom. His sister lives with her and normally, is there to take care of her, but she went on a little trip. So they came up from Tennessee so he could, stay with her and, help her out and whatnot. We went to lunch the other day. Oh, and his wife and her sister came over and they did buy some diamond painting stuff, you guys. So, and then when we were getting ready to go to lunch, which was like the next day we were going to go to lunch with them, he asked Dale, he's like, so what was the deal with like those mystery bags or whatnot? And Dale told him what he knew because he'd helped me pack them up. He knew what they were. And he said, well, you know, they're kind of interested in them. I'm like, okay, I'll bring a couple bundles when I come to lunch. So I brought 3 bundles with me when I went to lunch. And she bought all of them. She bought all 3 of them. And I don't think she had any idea what she was actually buying. I think at first she thought she was just getting like drills and stuff because I call them special drills. And she just thought she was getting drills. They were very surprised. She was surprised anyhow when she opened up the bundles and found that it was drills and paintings. She's like, oh, well, these are cool. Like, yeah, they're some of my favorites. I was pretty sure I told her they're special drill paintings with rhinestones and stuff, Anyhow, so I sold 4 like smaller paintings to them, 3 mystery bag bundle things. So got rid of some stuff. I sure did. Got rid of some stuff. I still have most of the stuff I was trying to sell from the last uh, de-stash video. I still have a lot of that left. And I really, at this point, don't have time to like start looking through my shelves to see if there's more stuff I want to get rid of, Not into that right now. Not at all. No. That will have to wait until well after the retreat. Well after the retreat. And it might not even happen this summer because, things get busy in the summer. That might be a fall project. Could be fall. So, hello, Julie. Ever watched I'm a Puma? No, but is that about a big cat? I'm assuming about a big cat. I love big cats. I love wild cats. I love, the tigers and bobcats and snow leopards. And it's always been one of my favorite things. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. We don't really watch a whole lot on TV either. We just don't watch much TV. And stuff that Dale watches, well, Ancient Aliens, as you've already heard. That's one of his favorite shows to watch. Ancient Aliens. He likes to watch the Alaska shows, the Alaska people. I don't really want to watch any of that stuff. So while he's watching those things, I'm usually in here in the office watching YouTube and diamond painting. You can watch all of your Alaska, all of your Ancient Aliens. The other one, I don't know the name of the show. It's like they try to figure out what the weird thing is that they can see from space or from satellite images or abandoned buildings and what they were. He likes to watch those things too. And I don't want to watch those. I have no interest in those. So, like I said, there's nights when he watches his interesting things on TV and I watch YouTube and diamond paint. Yeah, that's how it goes. Wednesday nights is reserved for Chicago's, though. The Chicago shows. One thing we do like to watch together is the Chicago shows. A big puma? Nice. They're very pretty. Very, very pretty. Bobcats are cool. Cougars. Snow leopards are probably one of my favorite big cats. Tigers are my first, but then probably snow leopards. See, you'll notice that the cats that I like the best, the big cats, are the big fluffy ones, right? The big fluffy guys, I like them. That's why Smokey's my guy, the big fluffy boy. I got a thing for big furry. I could take that a whole different direction, but I will not. Will not. Oh man, this glue stick, this glue dot, like I said, it's very new and it is super sticky and it wants to hang on to these drills very, very tightly. Hanging on for dear life. Hanging on, hanging on. I have one of my colors I discovered that is mixed. It has two shades of brown. It has a lighter brown and it has a darker brown. So I'll be sitting here, putting drills down. I put them in my tray and I look down and I'm like, no, 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 no. That is not, you're not the same color. One thing is not the same as the other. So I sit here and I pick through them. Okay. Why? Here's a question for you. Here's a question. I'm doing the symbol is E. It is this, yellowy color. Okay. Why, pray tell, why is that one symbol right there something different? One. Okay. So now I've got to know, what color is it? What color is it that we have one mixed in with all of these others? And I'll tell you what, you guys, I will tell you what, you would never know the difference. You would never know the difference. I can't get it. I put it in my tray to get it on my pen, and now I can't get it to flip over. And I don't want to lose it because, come on, seriously? Will you flip over the other way, please? You can't really tell a difference. It's so slightly different. Why is that necessary? Why is that necessary? Okay? You'll be good. What? Oh, Lynn. You're talking about, I know what you're talking about, the big hairy stuff, right? Big furry hairy. Yeah. Mountain lions, mountain men, Oh boy. So, what is anybody reading? We have started Fourth Wing. I mean, we've started a couple weeks ago. We only read about 70 pages a week. But we've started Fourth Wing. It's a fantasy about dragons. Brandy's all excited, because there's dragons. And I thought dragons were nice. Dragons aren't nice. Oh, don't drop my pen. Dragons aren't nice. They're just not nice. They're mean and they'll eat people and they burn people up and they're mean. Dragons are mean. Why do people like dragons so much? Are all dragons that way, or is it just these dragons in this series? I don't know. But I was reading my little assignment last night. I got to a part where the dragons were choosing their people. The dragons choose their riders. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lynn knows what I'm talking about. She's read it. Sue knows she's read it. But I was like, okay. All right. It's supposed to get very spicy as well. There has been no spice yet, but it's supposed to get very spicy. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Dawn, but it was a slightly different shade of this yellow. Yes, they just incinerate everything or eat people. You should join, Shannon. We're not that far. We're not that far into it. We're only on page like one. I don't know. Not even 150 pages. I don't think. Right, Sherry? Sherry knows. You got there, Sherry? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, I just kind of thought dragons were, they were had, they were powerful, but I didn't think that they were so mean and ruthless. I don't know. But we're going to try to do the whole series. There's only 3 of the books out right now. We're going to read this one, and then we're going to take a break for a while. We're going to read some other stuff. And then we'll come back. We'll read some more of this one. It's going to be a while. There's 5 books in the series. So it's going to be a while before you can even read all of them. There's only 3 that are out right now. It's going to take a while before all 5 are even available to read. So we're not in a huge hurry. We're just kind of taking our time and just, meandering through here. And we got a couple of people to read with us this time. Like Sean has read some books with us before. She's kind of taking a break, but I think she's reading Fourth Wing with us. Maritza is reading Fourth Wing. She had just started it, and she heard that we were reading it, and she was all excited. So that's cool. She showed up on Book Live on Tuesday. Yay! Yay! That reminds me. I say Maritza's name, and I'm instantly reminded of the Chuck-along, right? So, Chuck-along. This is the last week. It just started today. Oh, Dale's leaving. He really might be going to get pizza, you guys. He might really be going to get pizza. Last night I made goulash. It was my turn for dinner last night, I guess. I made goulash. So he's on tap for dinner tonight. That's my take. But we're letting this last week just run through the end of the month. So if you're doing a Chuck-along, you have until the very last day of the month. You have until the 31st. And if you had a new start, that means you get to post a progress. And he's knocking on the window here, you guys. What in the world? What? What? What are you pointing at? 5 what?
Look over by the berries.
5 what? 5. Oh, deer. I only see 1. Oh, there's 1 deer. Oh, the others are in the road now. That's the same group of 5 we saw the other day. Yeah. That must be the same group that was here the other day. There's 5 deer out there. I didn't know what he was pointing at. I didn't know what he was pointing at. Not all dragons are mean. Okay. Well, Lynn's like, it does get spicy. It does get spicy. Okay. There'll be 1 what, I love, Lynn. 1 what? One dragon, 1 scene, 1 what? What? Anyhow, you have until the 31st. If you were a new start person, you get to post a progress and maybe a finish if you finish. Okay? That's what week 4 is all about. Post finishes and progress if you get them. Progress and finishes if you get a finish. So I am definitely going to need all of April, if not more, to finish this guy. I don't want to have more unfinished paintings. I want to get this done, but I'm not even halfway. I'm not even close to halfway. I know I've said it. I feel like it's going so slow. So stinking slow. Why? Why is it seeming to take so long? This one. I don't know. All right, do I have any of these colors? Any hearts? No. Any of those? No. X's? No. I don't think there's anything in this sleeve. No, no. Stars. Yes, I have stars. See? I have stars. Oh, my stars. Oh, my stars. You know what Dale was watching earlier? He was watching like the survival show. This guy that tells you how to survive things out in the wilderness. Yeah. Like, oh, here's the one that, okay, of course. Ugh. Here's the one that has the other color mixed in it. This is the one that has the darker purple in it. So you get to watch me pick some of these out. Lord have mercy. At least I have learned which color this darker one is. So I pull them out and then I put them into the container where they belong. Now, you would think them being mixed like this, that maybe they would have been next to each other. No, they're not. Nope. They were not even close to each other. And there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. I did not do it. It was not me. It was like this from the get-go. Okay? I'm going to stop there for now. I've learned that it's this color right here. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure there's more in here. But I'll go with that for now. Because I don't feel like sitting here and trying to pick out all of them that are in this tray. That's frustrating, right? Frustrating. Yeah, we must be having pizza because he has taken off. He is gone. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, a dragon I will love. Oh, man, maybe there's a purple one. Oh, maybe there's a purple one. Chapter 18. Is that where we're reading to, Sherry? Is chapter 18? I always have to look back at my book. I put a bookmark in there. You're going to finish Thursday? Nice. Oh, good, Shannon. Oh, yep, there you go, Shannon. Chapter 18. Does that mean we read chapter 18 or read up to 18? Sherry is our person that keeps us all on track. She goes in and she puts it in the comments after the video. Read chapter 18. There you go. Got it? Oh, it might be an 18 or 19. Oh, it's coming soon, huh? Ah, I feel like that, Linda. I feel like this one has just tons and tons of color changes. Tons and tons of color changes. Yeah. So, I mean, there really are. There are tons of color changes in this one. I've already talked about the water. I don't know how many times. It's like almost all of the colors were in the water. Almost. Oops, that's the other color. Dang it. It got stuck in the pen. My pen retained one. Goes in the other container. I don't know how they got so many mixed up in here. But there's quite a few of the wrong color. And there, look, right there is an E, that yellow I just was doing. Why? Just why, right? Why did I miss that one? I'll go get it. I'll go get it right now. After I finish these few little purple ones, I'll go get that missing yellow right there. Now, was that all the purple ones? Was that all the stars? Yes. That was all the stars. I don't see another star in sight. Okay. So let's get the little E now. Little E. Let's get little E. I mean, I get it when there's a color mixed in that's like right next to your color, that because we see them in the bags all the time. Oh yeah, we have, people from next door come to play. Colors from next door hanging out. Come on. It's hooked on the side of the pen. And all right, do we do something fun or do we go to more brown? Oh, let's do something fun. Let's do number 7. It's orange. Yeah, let's do orange. Orange, orange, orange. Hi, Michelle. Michelle hangs out with us on Fridays when we do our crochet live. That's always fun. If you're ever, just sitting around at home on a Friday afternoon and want to come hang out, just come hang out. We have fun. We chit chat, we talk, I crochet. Sometimes I have a guest, sometimes I don't. Always making something fun. We have a good time there. And you know what? It has really helped me get some projects done. I have 2 craft shows coming up. Count them, 1 and 2 in April. They are 2 weeks apart. So I've been working on little things that are like Eastery, really. I'm going to have to go through all of my inventory. I have inventory now. I have to take out like Christmas ornaments. I'm not going to try to sell Christmas ornaments or pumpkins, that other seasonal stuff. I'm not going to be trying to sell those at spring shows. So I've been trying to increase things that are springy. And I've been doing a pretty good job. I've got a basket, a crate full of stuff upstairs in the bedroom. I'm keeping it all together because it all needs to be priced and whatnot. I'll probably be doing some sort of, hey, got to get ready for the craft show with me, show you everything I got and putting prices on, something like that. And then, of course, some video when the shows are actually, when I'm actually at the shows. Those are coming up so quickly. So quickly. Karen and I are getting together in 2 weeks. So my first show is in 3 weeks. Yeah, it is fun, isn't it, Dawn? We have a good time. Where did I get this? I have no idea. Oh, yes, I do. I got this from Tmall. I bought several of them from Tmall at a retreat. I love them. I really, really love these. Okay. So, all right. How about this other little orangey color here? This is bacon. I don't really call many of my symbols by any names, but every time I see that one, I will kind of go, oh, there's bacon. Because somebody somewhere called it bacon, and now I can't not see that it's bacon. You know what I mean? Most of them, I don't call them anything, really. I don't have like special pet names for my symbols. I mean, okay, that one, stop sign. I guess I kind of do, but stop sign, a dash, a slash. I don't have cutesy little names for them, though. I just call them something if they are something. Like P. P is P, It's hard to say anything other than P. Or 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, They are something. The dollar sign is a dollar sign, So some of them are truly a thing. And why wouldn't you call it that thing? Because that's really what it is. But I don't make up other names. Do you guys make up other names for your symbols? I really don't. All right. We're cruising in on this section here. Christopher Columbus. Yeah, see, bacon. You know, bacon. Yeah. Okay, you know what? How long do you think bacon is good for? Like, once you've opened the package and you don't make the whole package, how long would you say bacon is good for? Uh, just general thought. How long is bacon good for? Let's do the one too, because not the one and the two, but the one also. Let's do the one also, because it's purple. We're gonna make some purple flowers. How long do you think bacon's good for? Yours all have names. Brenda names hers. Okay. All right. And do you ever, if you make bacon that's been in the refrigerator, maybe a little too long, maybe it's on the verge, maybe it's on the edge, you know what I mean? And you cook it, what's it smell like? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Can anybody relate? Bacon that's maybe a little past its prime. What do you think? Several weeks on bacon. A week, 7 days, 7 to 10 days, till it starts growing mold. Okay, but if it's been around for a while and you cook it up, does it smell different to you than a freshly opened package of bacon? Does it smell a little different? Because in my mind, it does. And here's why I'm saying this. Clearly, we had a package of bacon that, Dale had made some bacon, put it back in the refrigerator, and I don't know how long it was. I really can't tell you how long it was. He pulled it out and he cooked up the rest of the bacon. And I was in the bathroom, I was taking a shower, and I could smell this bacon. And I was just like, no, no, I don't like the smell of that bacon. I was just like, no, I don't think so. It's never smelled different. If it looks off, well, there you go. It stinks before it's cooked. um, your husband's making bacon. Okay. I'm not like it's more salty when it's going bad. Huh. Unopened for 2 weeks in the refrigerator. Open 1 week. If it's starting to get old, you just fry it up. Okay. That's kind of where I was, Cindy. It kind of smelled like I was like, no, it's not. It doesn't smell to me like the fresh bacon, right? I didn't eat it. Anyhow, I don't know. He ate it. It was fine. He didn't mind. But I was just like, it was just a little off to me. A little off. And I was just, no. No. I don't think so. Okay, you guys see all this part in here, except for right here, this little strip right here. All of this stuff in here is 2 colors now. 2 browns. 2 browns. He should freeze it. That's what he should do. Because we don't go through it that fast. Meat always smells bad to you. And milk will smell bad. Huh. What? Okay. Oh no, Cynthia. Oh no. That is no fun. No, that's no fun. We don't want to do that. No. Don't be doing that. Hopefully you didn't like break anything. Don't break anything. We did not go to the gym Friday because Dale's friend was here and we went to lunch. We couldn't do everything. I'm like, I have my live at 2. We want to go to lunch. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Unless we get up at the crack of dawn. And I don't feel like getting up at the crack of dawn. Sorry, Dawn and Dawn. No offense. But yeah, we didn't go to the gym. So we're for sure going to the gym tomorrow. I know that. I'm kind of like done going to the gym. I'm over it. You know what I mean? I want it to be nice and I can just walk at home. I mean, we do a few machine type things at the gym, which is nice. But I'm just kind of over having to get up, get in the truck, drive to the gym, be inside on the treadmill forever and ever and ever. And it's so boring. Although that's when I get, some of my YouTube videos watched. But I'm so far behind on watching my YouTube videos. I'm so far behind. I have been busy and I'm way behind. Anyhow, I just want it to be nice so I can just like walk out the door and go for a walk in the nature, I want to be outside. I want to be outside. And I want to be in the gym. And I'm certainly tired of having to look at all the half-dressed females in the gym. I'm over that. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Girls now coming to the gym in their underwear. It's just like, okay. Now, I mean, they're 20. I get it. And I mean, I'm not saying that, the clothing for them is not appropriate, but, I'm over it. I'm over it. You know, it's one thing if you're playing volleyball and you got them little volleyball shorts on, or your sand volleyball or indoor volleyball, either way, those little shorts, they barely just cover, the essentials. That's all they do. But then they don't even they wear like a bra. You're wearing your bra. You don't even have a shirt on over your bra. Okay, it's a sports bra, but it's a bra. So you're basically coming to work out in bra and underwear, right? You're coming to work out at the gym in your bra and your underwear. Okay, lovely. Okay. They're shopping. They're something. They are something. And then, we go to Planet Fitness and there's all these signs, not to use your phone in the locker room, not to take pictures, not to have your camera, because, you never know if somebody's going to come sprinting through butt naked because it's a locker room. But I will tell you, almost every time I'm there, there's at least one, if not two, of these young things standing there in front of the mirror, posing, looking at how hot they look, and they're bra in their underwear, and I'm like, I'm over it, people. I'm over it. We don't need all that. And then Dale says the guys do it too in his locker room, and I'm like, okay. Hello, Caden. They're definitely shopping for something, Lynn. I don't think most of them actually come to the gym for, actual health reasons and, really working out. I mean, some of them do, but there's a lot of them. They're just there to strut around and walk on the treadmill for a few minutes, lift a couple weights, and, put some clothes on. When I would wear a sports bra to the gym, I always had a shirt on over it. Not these young things. Nope. No, no, no. And you know what? the guys don't do that. So that's not even fair. There's nothing for us women to look at. We don't see guys strutting around half dressed, half dressed. Some of them aren't even half dressed. They're less than half dressed. So that's not fair, right? That's not fair at all. I don't think that's cool. So I'm ready to just stay home and go walk with the deer and the birds and the rabbits. And, I'm ready for that. I am so ready for that. So we have not gone for a walk yet since, last fall for sure. I'm ready though. I must have the wrong. Oh, Caden. Ah, that's so nice, Caden. Oh goodness. Oh boy. Put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. Right? Oh my goodness. Does she go in her bra and underwear, Sue? That is my question. Does she go to the gym in her bra and her underwear? Because that's where I'm drawing the line. That's where I draw the line. I really want to look up. I really want to walk up to some of these girls and just say, "Could you put some more clothes on, please?" I mean, could you really just put some more clothes on? Because those don't really qualify as clothes. No, they don't. Anyhow, even when I was young, it's kind of like a new thing. I swear it's like a new thing. I don't think even when I was younger, I ever would have worn a sports bra and little underwear things to the gym in public with all these people. I wouldn't have done that. Even if I could have, I wouldn't have. Do we have there's no modesty. That's it. There's just no modesty. It's just a whole, let's just flaunt what we got. Let's just flaunt it all. Okay. Oh, well. But, some reciprocation wouldn't be bad once in a while. Some good looking hunky guy in his little booty shorts, come on. What's fair is fair. Let's turn around is what is that saying? Turn around is fair play. Well, but they're not at the pool, Tammy. If they were at the pool, they would be dressed appropriately. But they're not. Short shorts. Tell her to put some clothes on, Sue. Tell your daughter to put some clothes on. Tell her to dress appropriately. Oh goodness. Well, I'm glad your shorts are a little longer, Caden. I'm happy to see that you have a little bit longer shorts. Mm-hmm. Turnabout is for fair play. There you go, Dawn. That's the one. That's one. I don't care if she's fit or not. These girls are fit. I'm not saying they're not. Well, they might not be as fit as they might think they are. Some people are just naturally, whatever. But they still need to put more clothes on. The guys at their gym are fine. Okay, well, there's nobody that's at my gym that's, And especially when we go like on a weekday morning because we're retired. Why are all these young things there? Don't you have like work or school or something you should be doing besides being at the gym right now? This is old people time. This is old people time. Why are you here dressed like that? with the old people. I don't know. It's just me. That's all I'm saying. And then there's the skinny, skinny, skinny little things. They're so skinny. And you're like, what are you doing? Go home, eat a sandwich. You know, Dale and I will look at each other sometimes and we'll look at some of these little tiny, tiny things and he'll say it or I'll say it. And we'll just look at each other and go, somebody needs a sandwich. Just, you know, and they don't have no meat on their bones, nothing. Just go eat some food. You're here like it's a fashion show or something. All right, now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel. And you know, there are signs about no judgment zone. Well, it's hard to not judge because we can see everything you got to, you know, put forth there. Whoa, I did not need that many drills. You're putting forth all your goods. Of course, we're going to judge. Oh, goodness. No, Brenda, only the overseas shipped kits come in the baggies. And I have a bunch of those in my cart right now. I am like so ready to buy some overseas Dreamer designs. I am so ready. Oh, they're going to make your series into a TV show? Nice. An old people gym. Yes, Caden, I would go for that. I would go for that. Yes, Wendy, yes. Yeah, Caden, he's a sugar daddy. Oh my God. Caden, good luck, good luck, good luck. They're few and far between. And then, you know, if you have one, you got to put up with all kinds of crap from them. You don't really want a sugar daddy. You know, they expect things. Sugar daddies expect things from you. You don't want that, do you? No, you don't want that. Oh boy. I want relationships that, you know, I'm more free to be me. No high expectations. Oh boy. So anyhow, please spring, 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 so that I can get out of the gym and be at home in my wonderful outdoors country life, walking down the dirt road. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm ready. I wouldn't even wear that walking down the road. And there's nobody here to see me. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that, Caden. I don't know what to tell you about that. I am on a diamond painting pen ban. I can't buy anymore. That's, you know, I should show you guys all. I should make a video of all my pens. But the problem with that is I don't remember where most of them came from. So I couldn't be like, oh, this came from such and such a place. This one I could probably remember because I just got it. But I don't remember the name of the company. It's the only pen I have by them. And I love their pens. They do all this pretty stuff with all the little things on it, the little roses and things, pretty things. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of their company. You're fighting with an overseas square kit. Eh, eh. Lynn's working on keychains. Keychains, keychains, and more keychains. I haven't done a set of keychains in a long time. I really am so close to finishing this color. This is like it's not a stop sign, but it's like the no. You know what I mean? Like the circle with the line, no. I'm almost done with these. Dale asked me if I was going to be on until 9 o'clock. And I was like, no, why? Well, who are you going to talk to after you're live? And I'm like, nobody. He goes, well, who'd you talk to last week? And I said, I didn't talk to anybody after my live last week. He goes, don't you talk to Brandy? And I'm like, no, that's on Tuesday nights. After we go live on Tuesdays, then Brandy usually wants to talk for a while. And since we're on StreamYard, we can talk, through the computer. So we'll talk for a while. But he's here, and guess what? I finished oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Look, there's one hiding right there. The no symbol, the not, no. Just say no thing. All right, that's it. I'm done with that. I'm going to finish this section tonight for sure. So I'm going to have pizza, and I'm going to work on this. And I know, did you hear him come in? It's 8:30. And I'm going to watch YouTube videos and try to get caught up because I'm so far behind. Hi. I hear that. Thank you. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. All right. So that's it, folks. I got that color finished. Yay. I'm done with that color. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out. And have a good week. Have a good week. Okay? Have a great week. Yeah, Tammy. All right. So I'll talk to everybody later. Shannon, hope to see you on Tuesday night reading our book with us. Yes. Yes. Show up. Yes. All right. I will talk to everybody later. I will see ya. Have a good week, everybody.